Hello everyone and welcome to this playthrough with the weekend round wins for Pro Division. In this video I will go through from hole 10 to 15. I'll give you the best advice that I can. Before we start, these shots are created to create the guide for Tommy. It can be accessed by Tommy's Patreon. The link will gonna be in the description down below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on when we're gonna go live tomorrow with another live stream. Those being said, let's go on with hole number 10. Okay, on hole number 10, we are going again with an extra mile and the Titan this time. We're playing 2 backspin and 2 right spin, going at plus 14 for the extra mile level 8 with the red ring by the rough line. We're gonna adjust here 15% max distance, and we're gonna use a Titan or a Kingmaker depending on what your choice will be. Go with inner wall right curl and give overpower as much as you pulled into. This shot, it's great proof. That's why we have the red ring by the rough there, and it's also great left proof and right proof. So don't worry about the drive. After getting in this position, we're gonna use our sniper and 5% elevation. I'm placing the red ring by the rough line there, and sometimes we are rolling a bit long and sometimes we're short. If you're below plus numbers, I do suggest you to use 70% slider minus 2.5 for each ring missing until the plus 0 yard mark. I'm placing the ball guide at the hole. I'm using around 0.5 right spin and as much backspin as needed to have the ball guide at the hole. Adjusting, like I said, 5% at that slider number. And it's time to take our shot. We're hitting perfect, bouncing nicely where we aimed at, and then rolling nicely towards the hole for a nice eagle. On hole number 11, we're gonna go with the quarterback. Using a navigator, we're going at the min line with the power 1 ball settings. I'm placing 1.4 topspin and 1 left spin, having the ball guide at the hole favoring the right side of the pin. I'm adjusting this one 25% P3 using quarterback 10 level 10 settings. So we're trying to pull straight. We have 2 different wind angles. One is more crosswind and one is more tailwind. Both of them plays pretty much the same. And we're trying to hit perfect here. Bouncing on this island and rolling down on the hole for a nice hole in one. Let's move on hole number 12. Hole number 12, we are playing with the quarterback again. We are laying up as before on hole number 3 with the quarterback level 9 and 10 at top of plus 6 yard mark. I'm doing there 2.1 backspin, keeping my blue ring at the right side of the rough. Adjusting this one 10% at max distance. And the same thing, we are not trying to roll too far. We are trying to just be close to max distance for the approach shot with the horizon. So that's the plan here, to actually bounce over and roll towards the hole. So let's move on the approach shot, where we're gonna use our horizon. And we're gonna be close to max distance. This is what we actually try to do in the first place. We're going with 25% max distance as adjustment, trying to place our ball guide as straight as possible to the hole there. giving it the max top spin and one left spin. We are having the yellow ring by the edge over there. I know it looks risky, but it's really not. You just need to know that the great left is in danger to go into the bunker, and most likely will gonna go like that. So don't hit the great left. Great right, it's safe, and the perfect has a very good opportunity to actually drop for an Albi. So hitting this one perfect, bouncing where we want it to bounce, and this one rolls towards the hole. And we are going burning the right edge. The speed, it's looking like it's a bit too hot, so if you're in close to max distance over there, I would recommend you to just reduce a bit of top spin. Not too much, because otherwise you're gonna be short. So I don't know, maybe a 0.2 or a 0.3 of the top spin you can reduce, and try to aim it better at the hole. It's really a long shot, but it has the opportunity to drop. So let's move on to hole number 13. Here we're going again with the extra mile. And this time, because we have tailwind, we're gonna go with 2 right and 2 top. The shot can be played with a Titan or a Kingmaker, depending on what you want. We're laying up at plus 12 with a white ring by the left side on the rough. And playing this one plus 15 downhill. The idea here is to bounce on the rough and roll out and have a sniper shot for the approach. You can pull it further up or using more topspin and give it a bit more to the back, and you can be in the glide range. I didn't want it to, so I prefer the sniper rough bump instead. So let's go on the approach shot. Okay, on the approach shot, we're gonna do exactly like we did in the front nine. We're counting the rings from minimum distance. And in my case, I was just 5 rings, which means I am around 12% slider. Going with 2 to 2 point a click, 2.1 backspin. Having the ball guide on the right side of the pin there. And adjusting at that slider number minus 15%. We're gonna go into the bunker, which we're gonna actually lose distance. We are placing the yellow ring at the edge of the rough there with only 2 left spin. So try to reproduce the spin set as well and try to hit perfect so that I bounced on the middle of that rough, going nicely in the center of the pin for a nice eagle on hole number 13. So let's move on to hole number 14. If you didn't hit the thumbs up button, please do hit him. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. I do appreciate we are trying to get to 3,000 subscribers, so it just takes a click. So thank you. And let's move on to the drive. Here we're going with sniper again. And this time we are going with a Kingmaker. Like you saw on the front nine, you can definitely go with the katana where you don't need the distance for it. So here I'm also offsetting it. You can see that it's about a green square over there. I'm placing it at plus 6 yard mark, very important. And from here, I'm going with 15% downhill power 2 ball settings for the adjustment. We're gonna adjust our rings. And after adjusting the rings, we're gonna go in underpower. And we are using, you see, right before the circle breaks underpower, trying to make it centered and hit perfect. This is gonna bounce nicely and roll up that slope there, but not too much. And we're gonna go nicely towards the hole for a nice hole-in-one. Any sniper can, with a good ball guide, can do it. I think level 7 plus or even lower than that. Please let me know if this went good for you. And let's move on to hole number 15. Hole 15, we're gonna go with an extra mile level 8 again. And we're gonna go and use 4.5 topspin and 2 right spin. When we are stretching out, we have the red ring by the left side of the rough there. Well, red ring by the rough on the left side. And we're gonna adjust and go with full overpower. We're gonna have a slower needle stability, but if you do have an extra mile level 8 or better, I would recommend you to use a bit more topspin, because you're gonna need it for the approach shot. After adjusting, do also around 0.4, not close to being half there. I did hit here a great left, so that's why we placed that curl in the first place, to not go into the rough on the left side. So this is great left and right proof. Let's go on the approach shot. For the approach, we are going with the sniper rough bump for towards the hole. And here we were going with the 1 backspin and 3 left spin. And also the yellow ring needs to be by the bottom of that rough. We are adjusting here at slider, where we are at distance from the plus numbers, 5% elevation. We're adjusting into the bunker here, but this is actually calculated for going like that. So after adjusting, I'm gonna take our shot. We are actually bouncing on the top of that rough, but that's why we are setting it up on the bottom of it in the first place, because we know that we're gonna go there. We went straight centered for a nice albatross on hole 15. So thank you for watching this first part of the back 9. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Let's see you together on the last part of the back 9 with hole number 16. Later, bye bye.